one thing that you've done well, maybe a superpower would be like, you just have a good tune into what your audience wants or like what they respond to. Like you seem to notice everything that they pick up on and build off of that. Like the Bob thing, kind of what you were mentioned with the supplements, like the app, like you just have it seems like you have your ear to the ground, which is amazing.
You know what? I think, yeah, there might be something to that. I have, these little beats in my content and what I'm doing that definitely resonate. And if something resonates, you know what? I'll double down on it. And like, there was this
Smart.
article that was written about me on a site called Natty or Not. It was actually a really well written, funny article, but it was like 5 reasons why a Kino Body lookalike is banging your girl. And and, and it was pretty hilarious. And one of the reasons, like the third or something reason, was because he has the fuck me now physique. And I've never heard
Yeah.
that, the fuck me now physique. And so
Yeah.
in my Instagram content, I was joking around with it. I'm like, yeah, I'm teaching people how to build the fuck me. And then everyone was commenting, they're DMing me, girls are DMing me like, oh my God, that's so funny. And so we started like using the fuck me now physique, and people love it. So
Wow.
it's like, find
Yeah.
those little like these little terminologies that people like, and that's actually one thing that people, I think that can have fun with, depending on what kind of entrepreneur you are, what your brand is, who you are. But it's like, I started using a term called like no pish posh to like
Yeah.
describe bullshit in fitness. Like, hey guys, we're not doing that pish posh. And people
Yeah.
started loving it. We did no pish posh hats. People loved it. So it's for me, what I found is that people they try and play it safe
Yeah.
in social media, in branding, in entrepreneurship, and there's no reward for playing it safe. There's no risk either. But it's like, if you're trying to actually get attention, if you're actually trying to freaking get someone to stop and be like, and laugh and just connect with you for a second, you have to be a little polarizing, and you have to
Hmm.
own it, and you have to be a
Hmm.
little controversial. That's my big video that came out that put Kino Body on the map, main fucking stream, was the Bruce Wayne video, where I I took this, I was getting so many awesome transformations from my clients. I was putting up these sort of informative videos on fasting, on my philosophy, but there's a lot of content. But I wanted one piece where I could show this to someone. I could show someone this 3-minute video that would captivate them, and they would
Hmm.
be like, okay, I get how this works. I get what Kino Body is. I get what the philosophy is. And so the idea was, let me take a very similar stylized script to American Psycho and his morning routine, and let me combine that or contrast that with Bruce Wayne visuals, mansion, Lamborghini, model, as I go, but like, it's just shown. It's like, not, I'm
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
like it's
Hmm.
just in the background as I go through my fasting and my training, and I monologue sort of my beliefs. And
That's
that was
interesting, man.
freaking polarizing. That was
Yeah.
completely polarizing.
Would you say
Yeah.
that was the launch pad where you start getting real, like a lot more traction?
Yeah, like Kino Body was already doing extremely well. Like that, we were already at, uh, hitting around, we're already at 7 figures a year.
Hmm.
That definitely catapulted us pretty quickly. And that actually
Nice.
was one of our best Facebook ads and Google ads of all time. So
Busy.
that we were ripping that content just on Facebook ads, YouTube ads, and it was just, everyone and their mother was seeing it. I
How
remember
long
like I
did
was
Yeah.
it stay up for?
uh we ran that one for a couple years, but for like the first 6 months,
Wow.
it was just like nonstop. I was in a Starbucks, and there was three girls all like laughing over at the computer, and I didn't think, like, I was like, that's weird, like, they're looking over at me and laughing, and then one of them came up to me and was like, oh my God, are you in that commercial with like the like, are you in that, like, that YouTube commercial? Because like, they didn't even know like I was selling a product, and I was like a
Yeah.
fitness guy. They just thought I'm just in some commercial on YouTube, like, uh and
Hilarious.
I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
hey, yeah,
hilarious.
but it was like, that's how. And I would even, because it was like the video was called The Real Bruce Wayne, and I'd watch, and this is like, I think I like the actual like recognition on the street. I think it peaked back then.
Yeah.
Not as, it's more chill now, but like, I would walk down Toronto at night when it's 11 o'clock and people are drunk, and then
It's
guys would be
dark
like,
out.
it's the real Bruce Wayne, real Bruce Wayne. So it was pretty crazy. But that video put me on the map. And again, it's like it wouldn't have worked as well if I didn't do the drone shot in 2015 and just be doubled down. I fast for 8
Yeah.
hours. It's just so polar. So I've learned that the more I stick to the being different and owning it, the better.